to go. Are you? Are you? Fantastic. Okay, so my name is Cooke, and today we are going to do Circus Skills 101. Does that sound good? Brilliant. In that case, take one hand and the other hand and give them a good rub. Get all the eggs on them. Get all that warm. Yes! Okay, so for our first little warm-up of the day, we are going to run to all 4 corners of the room. You are going to come back to the middle of the room and you are going to shout the word circus. Okay, so you are going to run to all 4 walls in your room, touch them, run back to the middle and shout the word circus. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The nearest chair. You're going to bring it back to the centre of the room, sit down and shout the word circus. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Stand up from your chair, run all the way around it 3 times. You're going to sit back down and shout the word circus. Okay, so running all the way around 3 times, sitting back down on the chair and shouting the word circus. Are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Excellent. Okay. For this next one, you are going to stand up on your chair, reach all the way up with your fingers, get back down, sit on your chair and shout the word circus. So, standing up on your chair, reaching all the way up with your fingers and sitting back all the way down on the chair 3 times. Okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Circus! Brilliant. Okay, for the final one with the chair, we are going to run all the way behind it, going to crawl all the way through it, under, and so you can sit back down and shout, that's right, circus. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. going to touch our head for our number 2. We are going to touch our shoulders for our number 3. And touch our hips for a number 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do that a little bit quicker? Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now we're going to make it a little bit trickier. We are going to start with our right hand. We're going to put this all the way up to our number 1. Our left hand is going to follow 1 beat behind. So when our right hand comes to our head for our number 2, our left hand is going to go all the way up for our number 1. When our right hand comes down to our shoulder for our number 3, our left hand is going to come down to our head for our number 2. When our right hand comes down to our hips, our left hand is going to come down to our shoulders. And now here's one of the tricky bits. When our right hand goes back up to the top for number 1, our left hand is going to go down to our hip. So our hands are moving in opposite directions. Then, when our right hand comes back to our head, we are back to the beginning, and our left hand is going to go all the way up to the top. So our hands are again moving in opposite directions. From the beginning, it looks a little bit like this, nice and slowly. Try it with me. Are you ready? Right hand leading, left hand following. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Shall we try that a little bit quicker? Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times through. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Very good. Okay, we are going to try the same thing, but we're going to swap it around. So our left hand is going to start and be our leading hand, and our right hand is going to follow 1 beat behind. So, nice and slowly, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Should we try that one a little bit quicker? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times through. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. I am sure you did that fabulously and you didn't get confused at all. Okay, so that was so good. I think you should give yourself a thumbs up. Point at it. Look at it. How good's that? You did well. Can you flip it over and give yourselves a thumbs up with your other hand? Can you flip it back? And and again, and again, and again, but quicker and 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 quicker. Brilliant, very, very good. How quick did you manage to go? That was so fast! That was like lightning. You were very quick, well done. Okay, so we're going to do one more brain game. This one is a little bit confusing. So, when I say right, we're going to jump to the right and say the word right. 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 When I say left, we're going to jump to the left and say the word left. 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 Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Boom. Shall we make it a little bit harder? Yes. Okay, great. So, when I say right, you are going to jump to the right, but say the word left. Okay? So when I say right, you're going to jump to the right, but say the word left. Right. Left. Right. Left. So, when I say left, you're going to jump to the left and say the word. That's excellent. You're going to say the word right. So, left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. 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 Left. 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 Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Down. Wrong. Left. Right. Left. Very good. That can get quite tricky, can't it? So, why don't we make it even trickier? I thought you might like a challenge. Okay, so, for our final brain game, we're going to try this. When I say the word right, you're going to jump to the left, but say the word right. 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 Brilliant. So, when I say the word left, you're going to jump to the right and say the word left. So you're going to jump to the right, but say the word left. 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 on the other back. That was brilliant. Are you feeling nice and warm? Are you? Excellent. Okay, so we are going to try to learn a few circus skills today. First things first, I would like you to find one ball. If you do not have a ball, you can use an apple, you can use an orange, you can use a sock, all squished up into a ball like this. You can use a beanbag, you can use anything that's small and almost round. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to run and find something similar to a ball or a pool. I have mine here. Okay, are you ready? Do you have something that you can use as a ball or a ball if you're so lucky? Excellent. Okay, so to warm up a little bit, we're going to try just throwing it and catching it in the same hand. So if it's in your right hand, you're going to throw it up and catch it in your right hand. Brilliant. Can you do this 5 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Now, put it in the hand that you didn't just use. So if you used your right hand, put it in your left hand. If you used your left hand, put it in your right hand. You're going to throw it up with the left hand and catch it with the same hand 5 times, like this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Can you now throw it from your left hand all the way across to your right hand? Brilliant. Now you're going to throw it from your right hand all the way back to the left hand. Let's try this one 10 times. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Now, don't worry if your throw went like this and it fell to the floor. That's okay. That's going to happen lots. When it does, I want you to point at it and shout, "Bazooka!" Pick it back up and carry on, okay? That's going to happen lots. Don't worry about it. It's completely fine. When it does happen, point at it, shout "Bazooka!" Shout "Ta-da!" Shout whatever magical word you want to. Pick it up and carry on. So now, we're going to try those same throws again, but we're going to make them a little bit trickier. So, we're going to go back to the first one that we did. So this is in our right hand, and we're going to throw it and catch it in our right hand. When the ball is in the air, I want you to try to click your hand. Click your hand like this. So, let's try it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Now you're going to pop this into your left hand and try the same thing again. You're going to throw it up, and when the ball is in the air, you're going to click underneath with your your left hand. So it looks like this. Should we try it 5 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to try the throw all the way across to the other hand. When the ball is in the middle, you're going to clap your hands together like this. Shall we try that one 10 times? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. We're going to try putting them all together. So, from our right hand, we're going to throw it up. Click our hand underneath. We're going to throw the ball across and clap our hands together. When the ball is in our left hand, we're going to throw it up and click underneath. Then we're going to throw it back to our first side and clap underneath. So that's 4 movements to get us back to the beginning. So our number 1 is our right hand to right hand throw with a click underneath. 1. Our number 2 is throwing the ball across to the other side and clapping it underneath. So it's right hand to left hand. 2. Our number 3 is to throw it from our left hand back to our left hand. We're going to click underneath it. That's our number 3. Our number 4 and final movement that takes us all the way back to the beginning is throwing from our left hand all the way over to our right hand with a clap underneath. 4. So our number 1 is right hand to right hand. 1. Our number 2, right hand to left hand. 2. Our number 3 is our left hand to left hand. 3. Our number 4 is our left hand back to the beginning to our right hand. 4. Let's try it a few times through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice that in your own time and see if you can speed it up a little bit. Remember, don't worry if you drop it. That will happen lots in circus, and that's okay. You can throw it if you want to, point at it, shout the singer. Carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Shake that up. Fantastic. So, with our ball, we are going to try some different things. We are going to keep this throw from one side to the other, but in between each throw, I want you to try to touch your head. Now try to touch your ears. touch your shoulders. Now try to touch your opposite elbows. That was a bit tricky. This time, I want you to try to touch your knees. Now, I want you to try and touch both of your feet. This one's very tricky. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to try all of those again, but we're going to take our left hand and we're going to glue it to our back. So now it's stuck. It can't go anywhere. So we've only got our right hand. We're going to throw it up and catch it with the same hand, but we're going to touch our head in between. Now, touch your ear. Now, touch your nose. This time, we're going to touch our opposite shoulder. Now we're going to touch our opposite elbow, but from behind our back. So when the ball is in the air, we're going to reach all the way behind us and touch our elbow from our other side, okay? Bazinga! That one's quite tricky. This time we're going to touch our opposite hip. This time we're going to touch our opposite knee. All the way across, okay? This time, we're going to touch our opposite foot behind our back. So, behind our back. Are you ready? Brilliant. Okay, you can stop your left hand. Right. But now you're going to take your right hand and stick it behind you. Is it nice and stuck? Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to do all of those again, but with our left hand. The first one is nice and simple, touch your head. Brilliant. The next one, touch your ear. Then next one, touch your nose. This time, opposite shoulder. cheeky. Okay, this time we're going to touch our opposite hip. So that's all the way across our opposite hip. This time, all the way across our opposite knee. And for our final one, we're going to reach behind and touch our right foot. So that's reaching behind and touching our opposite foot. Left hand, right foot. Bazinga! Breathe. Give yourself a round of applause. That was very tricky and very fun. Okay, so next we're going to do just a couple of little things. We're going to take our ball in our right hand, pass it behind our head, and put it back and front, behind our head. Then behind, around the waist. Around one knee. And the other knee. Round our head. Round our waist. Round one foot. And the other leg. Round the head. And the waist. Round one leg. And the other leg. Round the head. Round the waist. Round one foot. And the other leg. And this time we're going to do it in one. So, once round the head, once round the waist, once round the right leg, once round the left leg, once round the head, once round the waist, once round the right leg, once round the left. Once round the head, once round the waist, once round the right leg, once round the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to throw it underneath your left hand and catch it in your left hand. So, arm straight in front of you, right hand underneath, you're going to throw the ball and land it in your left like this. Try that again. Wonderful. One more time. Breathe in. Now, you're going to do the same thing from the other side. So you're going to have your right arm out in front of you. You're going to throw with your left hand all the way underneath and catch it in your open right hand. And again. So now we should be able to keep switching sides. So with our left hand out in front of us, our right hand is going to go underneath and throw it to our outstretched arm. Now our right arm is going to stretch forward and our left hand is going to go underneath. Brilliant. Now, you're going to take your ball lift your left leg. You're going to throw the ball underneath your right leg and catch it in your left hand. Try it again. Very good. One more time. Now we're going to take our left hand, lift our right leg, throw it underneath and catch it in our right hand. So it's opposite hand. Very good. And again. Very good. And again. Now we should be able to go backwards and forwards. So with our right hand, lift up your left leg, catch it in your left hand. Your left hand, lift up your right leg and catch it with your right hand. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. A little bit faster. And faster. Very good. Let's try putting those together. So, our right hand underneath our left arm into our left hand. Back the other way into our right hand all the way underneath. Lifting our left leg into our left hand. Lifting our right leg, throwing into our right hand. So, our number one is our underarm to the left hand. Our number two is to the right hand. Our number three is lifting our left leg. Our number four is lifting our right leg. Number one, number two, number three, number four. Number one, number two, number three, number four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very. Take a big yawn. That's quite hard. Oh, my brain hurts. Does yours? We're going to try something completely different now. I want you to find a second ball or apple or sock or otherwise and a pair of socks. That's 2 socks and 2 balls. Two balls, or socks, or apples, or oranges, or anything that you can find. 2 pairs of socks, 2 socks, 1 pair of socks. Have you got them? Are you ready? I'll give you 1 more minute just in case. Okay, so hopefully you all have 2 balls and 2 socks. So now you're going to take 1 ball and 1 sock and you're going to pop the ball inside the sock and poke it all the way down to the bottom. Like so. From here, you're going to tie a knot into the top of where the ball is. So you're going to take 2 fingers like this as a V, pop them next to the ball like so, wrap it in a big circle and pull it through. If this is a bit tricky and you're not very good at knots, you can ask somebody to help you. Okay? If you're very good at knots, it's just like this on top of your ball. If that's a bit tricky, you can ask someone to help you. That's totally fine. So that's one. Now take your other ball and your other sock and you're going to do the same thing. So, you take your ball, you take your sock, you put the ball inside the sock and stuff it all the way down to the bottom. You can give it a good shape to make sure it's there. You're going to take your nice V shape, press it right down into the ball, wrap it all the way around in a circle and pull it through to make your knot. Remember, if you can't do knots, that's okay. You can ask someone to help. And you should have 2 balls in socks. That will look a bit like this. Now, you have your very own pair of koi. How great is that? I would like you to start by dropping one and picking up one. You're going to try holding it like this. So you've got a thumb and a finger at the very top of the sock, and you're going to wrap your other fingers just gently around it. They're not holding on, they're just relaxed. You're going to drop your arm to the side of you, and you're going to draw a big circle with your wrist like this. And it's going to go forwards like this. So, that chair that we found earlier, run and bring it back. Put the chair next to you so that the back of the chair is facing, you are stood next to the back of the chair. Put the sock in the hand on the side of the chair. And now we're going to try that circle forwards again. If you start hitting the chair, it means that you're going diagonally instead of straight like a choo-choo train. We want to be straight like a choo-choo train. So, have a little go at just getting that circle nice and straight. Once you've got that going forward, you can try the same thing going backwards, like that. So, like that. It's just with the wrist, you're just drawing little circles backwards, like a backwards choo-choo train, okay? You can use your chair to help you to make sure that you're not going diagonally like that. You want to be nice and straight. If you are going like this, you are using your shoulder. If you're going like this, you're using your elbow. You want to just be using your wrist. So it should be nice and down and next to your hip. That can be a bit tricky at first, so that will take just a little bit of practice, so that's okay. Once you've done that, you can swap your koi over to your left hand, swap your chair over to your left side, and have a go at the same thing on the other side. So, we're just drawing little circles forwards. So remember, it's not with your shoulder, it's not with your elbow, it's just with your wrist. It's really small. From the side, I'll show you again. We're just drawing tiny little circles forwards. Once you've got that, you can try backwards. Again, you can use your chair to make sure that you're going straight and not diagonally. If you go diagonally, you're going to hit your chair. This is super helpful. Wonderful. Do you think you can with your finger pincer grip on both boy and nice and relaxed hands, grip. Take one in your right and one in your left. You're going to draw little circles forward just with your wrist, like a choo-choo train. Then try drawing little circles backwards. Once you've got that forwards and backwards, we can try a little stall. So a stall is when the boy comes to a complete stop. You might have seen me doing some. From your forward circles, you're going to try stopping behind you and changing direction. So, I'll show you from the side. You're going to start with your forward circles. To stop them, you're going to elongate your arms to straighten and keep them nice and behind you until the paw reaches the back. From there, you're going to change direction so that you're now doing your backward circles. So it looks like this. You're going to go forwards, stop them at the back, backwards. From here, you can straighten out your arms forward and change direction to go backwards again. So, forwards, still behind. Backwards, still in front. Forwards, still behind. Backwards, still in front. I'll show you from the front as well. So, forwards, still behind. Backwards, still in front. Have a few goes at that. And you can try moving it as well. So you can try forwards when you go forwards and backwards when you go backwards. I like putting silly faces on a stall. You should give that a go. It's lots and lots of fun. So when you do your stall behind, oh, when you do your stall in front, I'll show you from the side. Brilliant. Okay. We're going to do one more with this. So we're going to try just with one boy making a circle above our head like a helicopter. That's it. You can turn it if you want to. Above your head like a helicopter. So again, your right hand, you're going to draw a big circle around your head and keep going with the wrist. So it's exactly the same move as this, but this time it's above your head like a helicopter. From here, you can try drawing a circle underneath your arm. So from the side, you can see the point is underneath my arm and I'm creating space here for the point to spin around. So above the head, below the arm. You see the difference? Helicopter is above. This one is below. It's kind of like you're putting the grass. You can turn with it if you want to. Putting those two together, you're drawing a bit of a figure 8. So it's above and below. You can imagine that you're drawing a big figure 8. Brilliant, okay. Have a go with that with your left hand. So that's above your head, first of all, like a helicopter. So remember, you're drawing a big circle all the way across your body and keep going. For the second one, this one's over your arm, the second one's under your arm. So the back of your hand is facing the ceiling, the palm of your hand is facing the floor, and it's underneath your arm. It's travelling. For me, I'm going towards my body with the toy. Do you see? So putting those together, we're drawing our nice figure eight. So it's above our head and below. So above the arm, below the arm. And it's a lovely figure eight. So we're going to do one tricky one, and then we'll finish off with a little cool down. Okay, so we're going to try putting those two different figure eights together. This one's a bit tricky. So, you remember before, at the beginning of the warm-up, when we did our split beats, where our right hand followed our left hand, and our left hand followed our right hand, we're going to do the same thing again with our toys. So, our right hand is going to start above and below. Our left hand is going to join in one beat behind the right hand. Doing the same thing above and below. That's it. That's all you're doing. It's a figure eight with each hand. It looks a little bit like this. I'll do it for you a few times in a few different directions so you can see it is a bit tricky. You're drawing a figure eight with your right hand and a figure eight with your left hand, a beat behind. So, all I'm doing is starting my right, and then when my right starts to come down to my underarm, that's when my left starts, okay? So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. You see? From the side, it looks like this. Right hand, left hand. And you can turn that one as well if you want to. If you can, try to keep your wrists super tight together. And it will look like this. That one's a bit tricky. Just in case you're doing phenomenally and that went really, really well, try starting with your left hand as well. That wasn't very good for me. I should practice starting with my left hand more often. Wonderful. One more go. Excellent. Well done. So today you learned a whole bunch of different brain games. You learned lots and lots and lots of things that you can do with one ball. And you learned how to make toys and how to use them. How fantastic is that? I think you deserve a big round of applause for all of that learning. Very, very good. Now, just before we finish, I'd like us to do a little bit of a cool down. I want you to lift your shoulders right up to your ears and drop them down. And lift your shoulders up right to your ears. And drop them down. And roll them in a big circle back. Let's do that a few times. Just big circles back. And then the same thing but forwards. So rolling your shoulders nice and forward. Couple of times. Very good. Now with your elbows, we're going to roll our arms in a few times like this. Very good. Then we're going to roll them out a few times like this. Brilliant. And we're going to do that same thing but with our wrists. So we're going to draw circles in and draw circles out. Very good. Shake off all of your arms. Wonderful. They've worked very hard. Shake, 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 shake. You can twist your body as you do it. And roll your head a few times. Wonderful. So, just in case you've not done that before, you're going to take your nose and just draw circles all the way around one way. And then all the way around the other way. Don't go crazy, you don't go all the way. They're just little ones. Brilliant. And you're going to take your arms, stretch them out, and you're going to twist from your middle all the way around to face the other side. Back to the middle. Twist using your whole body all the way around to the other side. Wonderful. Now you're going to bend your elbows so that your hands are at 90 degrees and do the same thing again. You're going to twist one side and all the way to the other side. All the way to one side, all the way to the other side. Great. Give it a big yawn. And a big yawn the other way. Very good. Rub your face, rub your head, rub your shoulder, rub your other shoulder. Give yourself a huge round of applause. And a round of applause the other way. And a pat on the back that way. And a pat on the back the other way. And a pat on the back this way. And a pat on the back that way. Fantastic. You did brilliantly. I hope you had lots of fun. My name is Cooke. And this was Circus Skills 101 for a Mind Apart, Arts Apart festival. I hope to see you guys through the week with all of the fantastic workshops that are going on. Have lots of fun and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for coming along.